about having to deal with noise either from somebody posting something that they would like to do but don't have a firm commitment to actually sponsor, or to create complicated situations where they intended to do a competitive selection process but weren't quite clear from at the beginning that's what they had in mind. So I think that there are certain complications, particularly for the big projects, to be aware of.
One of the things I would like to see is if there were a web list of suggestions before the sponsorship level, that it would be one where other libraries using Koha could express an interest in a feature that one library had the idea for. This is before the sponsorship stage, so that if there are other partners who would like to co-sponsor, it's easier for people to see, and it's also easier for the developers to see that 16 libraries could then be interested in this feature, so it's worth developing. Or one
16 libraries who want it isn't as good as one who will pay for it.
Okay, I get that. But if one library has the idea but can't afford it, and 16 others chime in and say that would be great, there's a place to go for your funding. Also, if one library puts an idea up and everyone ignores it, then maybe that wasn't such a great idea. So I would like to see that website list, but with some kind of, I don't know, voting or expression of interest that you could add.
The place that exists now is the Bugzilla enhancements. So you can file on the Koha public repository, tracking system. You can file a request and not say that it's a bug that I want fixed, but say this is a new feature I'd like as an enhancement, and it's open to anybody. You can go, and we have had, like, Neckles would post and say, we have a problem with our self-checks, and we'd like this field to be represented differently. And other people would say, oh yeah, we had that problem too. So some of that already exists. Whether that, there's no necessarily voting mechanism there, but there's the set of users who've added to it. You can increase or decrease the priority. So a lot of that functionality is already there in the bugs.koha.org.